What's next?
Is that blood? No, never mind. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What's that smell? You don't want to keep Zaris waiting. Believe me. I hope the fist tries to storm in. I want to see those traps in action.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness. You've got an eye for quality. Every noble in Baldur's Gate will be after one of these. Tell him I sent you, and if he stains it up with his sniffling, there'll be hell to pay.
You. The way you need to buy me. You. Forgive me. She will be most grateful. Have you spoken to Bren? He'll let me go free?
Something I can help you with? Fancy that? So do I. Can't show you the good stuff till Zaris gives the say-so, mind. Friends of the Zen only.
There's no need.
Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about. Aye, off my rocker, me. So you best not push me too far, eh? Price is the price.
What's wrong with the artist?
Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about. Been there, mate. Come back.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Hope you weren't followed, mate.
This place is hungry for blood.
Happened before.
Well, if you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most... Tell him I sent...
Time to press ahead.
You need to buy me. You. Forgive. She will be most grateful to... There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my...
Something I can help you with? Fancy that? So do I.
Hey, good looking. I wonder what the next move is. I'm ready.
Can't show you the good stuff till... Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it, should mind my step.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Don't get comfortable.
That's curious.
Well, if you have the gold, my pet artist will tell him I...
Actually missed this place.
You need to buy me. You, forgive me. She will be most grateful.
Something I can help you with? Fancy that? So do I. Can't show you the... Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about.
Let's get going.
Looks like a trap.
Don't get comfortable.
No need for this. Free me now, and I'll see.
Well, don't... If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a Tell him I...
Wrong with the artist?
Besides the bleeding obvious.
The way you need to buy me. You, forgive me. She will be most grateful to whoever can secure my release. And most generous.
Says he did, yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Gods, little brother. Read a bleeding book.
What's on your mind?
Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about.
What to do?
Hope you weren't following me.
Well, don't... If you have the gold, tell him I said...
What's up for discussion?
You need to buy me. You, forgive. She will be
Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about. All right, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this travel. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest. We've been on the road together for a while. Ever since you were kind enough to free... The way you stood in... The way you got Korga to... In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that, you see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite. The specifics are rather What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I can say no more. Just trust me. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say? We've already done the finding. You know for yourself how hard one such a... There'll be danger involved. All great. Splendid. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Feyru, as do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you. How can I help? Your enterprising approach to my problem is I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. You will not think of it as I can assure you, the battlefield...
I can't say I've... No. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. But my patron, assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out. A noble woman, or the latter I learned only after the engagement. I made a timely retreat into the countryside. To paint and clear my head. To choose, I suppose. Indeed. And we have... Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Until...
Alright, back already? Fancy that? So do I.
burn yourself?
Can't show you the good stuff till Zaris gives the say-so.
Wanna dance?
There is work to do.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
No time to dally.
The air is ripe with magic.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Never a dull moment.
What's next, I wonder?
All right. What now?
More than that paunch you saw.
Keep it up, little brother. Might be I can sell you someday.
Oh,
Like Ma always was.
Got the pace!
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You seem a nice sort. I'm glad we didn't have to kill you.
I need to find a way forward.
Strip this place bare! Not many can talk their way into a Zentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job? Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened. I'm offering hard coin, not idle answers. All you need to know is that I'm willing to pay a hideous sum to get it back. Unopened. Good. Backtrack along the road to the east and look for a wagon. Bodies, the usual. Time was, no one dared touch a caravan bearing our colours. Find whoever did this and remind them why. Behind, I'll leave them for the fist. Any luck finding my people? Well, I'll give you a hint, shall I? They ain't down here. On your way.
That might be worth a look.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, 섀도하트.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear is hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things. I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbour. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
false wall. What's behind it?
Come on, open up.
Just when I was getting used to the sky
Long
again.
night down. Is this
Fear not, Carla.
the Underdark?
Sun, moon, and stars will
A
still be there.
dangerous place to store
waiting
goods,
for us.
even for a Zent.
Meanwhile, this place is pretty spectacular, isn't it? I don't like that. Can't be anything good.
Let's move. These fungal spores are everywhere.
More are coming.
That voice. What was that?
They're coming. They're coming.
Careful. If we can hear it, perhaps it can hear us.
They're coming. You're coming.
I'd love to, thanks.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all. Stones underfoot, then grass and fallen leaves.
Looking ahead. Something good here, I hope.
Boar, but it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers. The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Goblins on the high ground.
Hey ho.
Let me work my magic.
Nothing like a brisk stroll through the forest to invigorate the spirit.
I was just thinking the same thing, but less poetically.
Without so much as a stirring.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells! Old Ravengard's been taken. know him better than most. He's my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. More than worried, in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, the memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show. It's for the best. I take a tumble and splat. There goes my good eye.
You know, I've been thinking, nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be a, what's the best way to put this? A vampire. And by rights, I should be cinders, blowing in the wind. But something's protecting me. The same something that's kept us from turning into mind flayers, no doubt. But that's neither here nor there. What matters is everything's out in the open now. Because we trust each other. Exactly. I knew I could rely on you. Just like you can rely on me. Now, was there anything else? It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire. Yes and no. The problem is, once you're a vampire spawn, they completely control you. They have to allow you to bite them. And why would they do that? Vampires are power-hungry creatures. They won't lose a servant to create a competitor. Trust me, it doesn't happen. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
What can I do you for? Help me kill those paladins of Tyr, and I'll tell you.
What's on your mind? We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to... Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And...
sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
What's this? What's happening?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat, the only thing your master lets you eat.
Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked, so you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me. Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal. Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Don't be so dramatic. This is just a little transaction between friends. And look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Hiya.
Good morning. How do you feel? Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no, I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Yeah. And I'm way too hot to touch.
I'm... 'Cause... 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 'Cause He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
We all have our shit to bear. As long as you remember your manners, Astarion, you're welcome at my fire.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.